Namo Namaha. Andariki Namaskaramulu. Today is the first day of our instructions on the course on Sanatana Dharma. We are starting with Samskrutam learning. First, we will know what is the importance of Samskrutam language as such by Dr. Somanchi Tangerala Vishalakshi Garu. We will start the session with national song Vande Mataram by Chala Chittibabu Garu and then Prarthana by Vishalakshi Garu. Chala Chittibabu Garu, please recite Vande Mataram.
Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam Sufalam, Malaya Jastitalam, Sasya Syamalam Mataram, Vande Mataram. Subrajosna pulakitayaminim pullakusumita drumadala shobhinim suhasinim sumadhura bhashinim sukhadam varadam mataram vande mataram vande Mataram.
Vande Mataram. Dhanyavadamulanడి Chala Chittibabu Garu. Now let us request Dr. Chavali Vishalakshi Garu to chant Prarthana, please.
I'm sure. So let us meditate for a minute. Gently close your eyes. Sit erect. Bring your attention to your body. Relax your body and mind. Focus on your breath. Let us chant Omkar for 3 times. Om. Om. Gananam tva ganapatikum havamahe kavim kavinam upamashravastamam jyeshtarajam brahmanam brahmanaspata anashunvannotibit siddhasadanam. Om Shri Mahaganadhipataye Namaha. Om Prano Devi Saraswati Vajebhirvajinivati Dhinamavitrayavatu. Om Shri Mahasaraswatyai Namaha. Gurureva Gatir Gurumeva Bhaje Gurunaiva Sahasmi Namo Gurave. Na Gurov Paramam Shishurasmi Guruhu Matirasti Gurau Mama Pahi Guru. Jnananandamayam Devam Nirmalaspatikakrutam Adharam Sarvavidyanam Hayagrivam Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavad Pada Shankaram Loka Shankaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Padarayanam Sutra Bhashya Krutau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। मातृदेवो भव पितृदेवो भव आचार्यदेवो भव अतिथिदेवो भव। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं कर्वावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम्।
హరి ఓం. ధన్యవాదములండి డాక్టర్ చావలి విశాలాక్షి గారు. And now I briefly introduce the speaker, Dr. Somanch Tangarala Visalakshi garu. You all know her, most of you, but there are some people whom they are new to this forum. So we will briefly introduce her to all of you. She is the part of Veda Samskruti Samiti, and she is the one of the organizers, or main organizer of this course, and she is part of skimming the syllabus and then see the flow of knowledge during the course. She is the VP, Vice President of Sanatana Dharma of Veda Samskruti Samiti, and for this course she is the Associate Director who is involved in finalizing various things, and she is MA in Philosophy, and she is MA in Dakshina Bharata Hindi Prachara Sabha. From there she has done Samskrutam also, MA in Samskrutam also, and she has done PhD in Upanishads on the topic, the concept of Mahavakyas in Upanishads is a very important topic. After doing the research, she has given many lectures on Upanishads. You will be hearing her during this course of lectures, and she has been working as Associate Professor in Government Degree College, Usmania University, and she has submitted many papers in national, international, and district level. And then she has been participating in various essay writing competitions and got cups and awards. And also she has actively participated in Janma Bhoomi Karyakramas and got appreciation from Nara Chandrababu Naidu when he was the Chief Minister. And along with the students, she has been participating in many events throughout her career. And she also participated in Astavadhanam along with Naga Fani Sharma garu. And from Raksha International Foundation, she got the award of Visishta Matrumurti title. And in 1972 onwards, she has been on Vivida Bharati of radio, and she has been participating in women programs on various Adhyatmika and other social topics. Many topics like, Madhyapana Nishedam, Kutumba Niyantrana, Vitantu, Punar Vivaham, like that. On social matters, she has been participating in dramas and poetry, and also on radios. She has been a part of those programs. In ETV, she has participated with the Suman TV programs. And like this, if I keep telling, there are many things. So without taking much time, I'll cut short this. And you will see for yourself through her lectures. So her talents or knowledge in Sanatana Dharma with this very brief profile of Visalakshi Garu. I request her to continue her lecture today. Visalakshi Garu.
Thank you very much, sir, for introducing me to our gathering. Thank you. Om Sri Mahaganadhipataye Namaha. Om Sri Parvati Rajarajeshwarabhyam Namaha. Om Sri Metha Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Sri Mahasaraswatye Namaha. Om Shivaya Gurave Namaha. Om Namah Shivaya Cha Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Shuklam Bharadharam Vishnum Sesivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasanna Vadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopasantaye Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Padmapatra Visalakshi Padma Kesara Varnini Nityam Padmalaya Devi Samam Patu Saraswati Vagarthaviva Sampruptau Vagartha Pratipattaye Jagatah Pitarau Vande Parvati Parameswarau. Saphaye Namaha Sarvebhyo Subhodayam. Today we are trying to know the greatness and importance of Samskrita Bhasha. Why we have to know the greatness of Samskrita Bhasha? Because Samskrutam is our real language, the original language, because it is the divine language, Deva Bhasha we say. It got mantra Shakti in it. Each and every letter of Samskrita Bhasha possesses divine power, and the Bijaksharas it got, through which the entire language came out and the whole universe came out. Such is the greatness of Samskrita Bhasha, because all the original granthas of all the branches of education, all subjects, they are there in Samskrutam. So that is why we must know Samskrutam. Everything related to our Samskruti, our Sampradayas, our pujas, whatever worship we do, whatever rites, rituals we do, for everything, the mantras are there in Samskrita Bhasha only. There are many more specialities in this Bhasha which we'll be knowing in this lecture only. And also because all of you are going to learn Samskrutam as a course, as the part of this Sanatana Dharma 3 months, 4 months course from tomorrow onwards. So that is why also you must have the introduction of the language, because tomorrow onwards you are going to learn Samskrutam. If you know the greatness and mahima of the language you are going to learn, you will have more interest and respect to the subject. Even while giving Bhagavat Saptahams, the previous day, the Pravachanakarta, they speak about the Mahatmyam of Bhagavatam, because to develop interest, and also what result, what fruits we are going to get by that. Similarly, this language also. So you must know about our Samskrita Bhasha. If you learn this one language thoroughly, you can easily learn any language, including even foreign languages. By learning Samskrita Bhasha, we develop divinity in us. It gives us spiritual power, physical health, respect at a higher level in the society, and we will get the anugraha of Paramatma. So this is the language which is bringing all Indians together, bringing as a string together, and thereby that is through our culture and thereby bringing national integration. So to know our culture, our knowledge, the heap of knowledge we got, and also to know about ourselves, we must know Samskrita Bhasha. We have to study. Pathami Samskrutam Nityam, we say. We have to study Sanskrit, propagate it. Great scholar of modern age, Brahmasri Dorbala Prabhakara Sarma Mahodaya, he praised Samskrita Bhasha like this. So, Prabhakara Sarma Mahodaya Namo Namaha. Ya Sat Samskruti Sampradaya Janani, Ya Sarva Vidya Prasu, Ya Deshasya Janasya Sarva Vachasam, Aikya Pradhanodhyata, Ya Vedopanishad Purana Chaya Sat Kavyasriya Rajate, Sa Bhasha Jusadam Sada Vijayatam Achendra Tararunam. The greatest Sanskrit language, which is the root of noble Samskriti and Sampradaya, good culture and tradition, which language originated all branches of knowledge, which is uniting all the languages and words of entire mankind, which language is shining with Vedas, Upanishads, Puranas, and good literary works. Such a language should always be glorious and shine forever as long as sun, moon, stars they shine in the sky. So Sanskrit language is the greatest language. It is the language of gods. We say Deva Bhasha. The script of Sanskrit language is called as Devanagara Lipi. The script used by the dwellers of heaven, those who stay at heaven, they use this language. It is called as Samskruta Bhasha, Samskruta, Samyak Krutam, Samyak Kruta Bhasha, Samskruta Bhasha. In the Aitareya Upanishad, it is mentioned that when Paramatma created animals, gods, and everybody, then gods actually wanted to have a residence to reside. Then Paramatma created a bull and then an horse, but gods could not get satisfied. They said it is not sufficient for us. But when Paramatma created, Paramatma in the sense Hiranyagarbha Brahma, created human being, then gods exclaimed, Samyak Krutam, Sustu Krutam, Sukrutam Bata, Purusho Vava Sukrutam. So well done, well created. Sukrutam is Sustu Krutam, Samyak Krutam. That is Samskrutam. So the body of human being itself is Samskrutam, and the language in which they first spoke is Samskrutam. Samskrutam is the original language in which Vedas exist. Vedas are the Tasya Nishvasitam. We say that is Paramatma's Nishvasa is Veda. So among 84 lakhs of living creatures, it is only the human beings who are able to talk, express the feelings in a very systematically developed, cultured in language with proper words. The original such as Bhasha is the original Bhasha is Samskrita Bhasha, we said. So from which in due course of time, several languages emerged, came into existence. The word Samskrutam, it came from the root kru, to do with the upasarga. Samyak. Samyak means well. So Samyak Krutam Samskrutam, which is well created and well done. Some say that because it is Samskrita Bhasha, it is refined language, refined and polished from Pali Bhasha or Prakrutam, etc. languages. But that is not correct. Samskrutam is well created by God himself in the form of Para, Pashyanti, Machyama, Vaikhari. When we want to talk, that Sankalpa comes from Parashakti, Paramatma, that structs in the brain, in the Buddhi, where Paramatma resides. So that Sankalpa comes from Parashakti. Then that Parashakti arises in our Sahasrara Chakra, which is there at the middle of our top of the head, or Buddhi Kuhara, we can say. And just like the flash of electricity, like the lightning, within a fraction of second, it reaches Mooladhara. There are 7 chakras in our body. So Mooladhara chakra is the first one, the base, and it inspires that, and from there it travels through Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Visuddhi, Agnya chakra, and once again reaches to Sahasrara, like that. So in that process, when it travels through from Mooladhara, it travels to Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, and it comes to Visuddhi chakra. Visuddhi chakra is at the neck. From there, it comes in the form of Vaikhari. So, we say, see his Vaikhari. In our Telugu, normally we say, that is his style, how he is talking. So, while it is traveling through from Mooladhara to Swadhisthana and all, when it reaches Manipura at Napi Chakra Sthana, it hits the air there and gains the form of Pashyanti. That Parashakti has become turned into Pashyanti form. Drisha Pashya means to see. Pashyati, Pashyanti is seeing, watching. By that time, the Vak Shakti decides as what to talk, how to talk, with what words to talk, in which language to talk, etc. and gets a certain form. Originally, only Samskrutam was there, but because nowadays there are several languages, we can say from the point of view of our modern languages, we can talk about those languages in either in Telugu, in English, or in which language, like that, formation occurs. So it crosses Anahata Chakra, reaches Vishuddhi Chakra. So at the throat, it comes in Avyakta Nada Sthiti, in the form of unexpressed sound. From there, through our mouth, it comes in the form of Vaikhari. So before that, it is in the form of Madhyama, without a voice coming out. So Para, Pashyanti, Madhyama, and then Vaikhari comes out in the form of words. That sound which comes out of our mouth enters into the sky. Shabda Gunakam Akasam, we say. From there it reaches the ears of the listeners. Then that is Shrotas. When I am talking, you are all able to listen because the sound is pervading in the sky and is reaching you through the ears. Thus, well refined by God, the Samyak Kritam language is Samskruta Bhasha. The great quality of Samskruta Bhasha is it refines and polishes those who read, write, and use this language. Samskriyate anena iti Samskrutam. The name Samskrutam is Anvarthanama. That is quite befitting to its name. The meaning is Samskrutam Samskrutim Nama Na Padam Vyartha Samjnakam Anvarthaksharam Etadhi Samskaroti iti Samskrutam. The ultimate reality, that is Paramatman, is called as Shabda Brahman. Om is considered as Shabda Brahma. Brahman, we say, from which the entire language, that is all languages and even the universe arose. Mandukya Upanishad explains about this Omkara in a very detailed manner. Bhashyate iti bhasha, we say. What is bhasha? Through which we talk, we express our feelings. So that is the medium of conveyor of our feelings to others. It is called as bhasha because we speak. All languages got Shabda Shakti. That is why when a word is uttered, it gives the meaning of it. Vagartha viva samprukta. That is why we saluted, bow down to Parvati and Parameswara, who are like the word and its meaning. They are inseparable. Nama, Nami, we say inseparable. So the word and its meaning, when we utter a word, we get the knowledge of that object. The object comes in front of our mind, in front of our eyes. So the word and its meaning are inseparable. That is what is said by Mahakavi Kalidasa. So the language and the script also are very closely related. When we utter the word Mata, mother, then immediately our mother, her good qualities, her love for us, they appear in front of us, our eyes. When we say Gomata, immediately the form of cow appears in our mind. Thus, each and every word got its meaning and it indicates an object. So, that is the Shabda Shakti of that word. So, each and every word got Shabda Shakti, the power of the word. But Samskrita Bhasha got Mantra Shakti. Besides the Shabda Shakti of other languages, the divine language got the Mantra Shakti in it. Mantra means Mananat Trayata iti mantraha. That which protects us when we repeat it. That is called as mantra. In Samskrutam, each and every letter got certain color and also certain devata. Adhisthana devata is there to all the letters starting from A to Ha. And it is explained in Akshamalika Upanishad. In Samskrita Bhasha, all the letters are mantras. There are Bijaksharas in Samskritam. I said Bija. Bija means seed. The substratum, we can say the origin from which everything comes out. Just as from the seed, the tree comes. Thus, from Samskrita Bhasha, from Omkara, the languages came. And through Paramatma, which is Shabda Shakti, Shabda Parabrahman, this universe came. So that is the Bija. Just as the tree comes out of the seed, all letters came from Bijaksharas. Bijaksharas got immanent, hidden, divine power, mantra, Shakti in them. So now we know that is mantra, then manana traita iti mantra ka. And another derivation we can say, mana means to think, mana avabodhane. So to know, to think. All the mantras are in Samskritam only. So mantra itself is Devata. When we start doing any japa of any Devata, Devata's mantra, then that Devata of that mantra comes and sits in front of us. Whether we are able to see the deity or not, the deity comes in the invisible form. So by mantra japa, gods will be pleased and they yield all our desires and give us boons. So those mantras are in Samskrita Bhasha. So only in Samskrita Bhasha such power is there, the divine spiritual power exists. But since a few hundred years, our Samskrita Bhasha is being neglected by us due to several reasons. First one is foreigners coming and occupying our Bharat Desha and all Dandayatras, through history. Then second one is the foreign rule, which made us slaves mentally also. And that is why they kept this Sanskrit language aside. They never allowed our way of Gurukula, Vidya, Vithana and our Bhasha. So they wanted to dominate us. So they imposed that English language on us. So that is why we are unable to recognize the greatness of our own language and the wonderful knowledge we possess. Several foreigners recognize the greatness of our Samskrita Bhasha and the spiritual knowledge. So they said the greatness of Indians can be spoken by the great Sanskrit language in which they speak. Germans recognize especially mostly. Our greatness is due to our great Maharshis who were the drashtas, seers of several mantras, who gave us the way of life from morning to night, from birth till we leave this body and go away. Maharshi spoke about manifold items and shastras which are beneficial to the whole mankind. Lokanam upakaraya etat sarvam pratishtitam. That is what they said. All this is provided by the sages for the welfare of mankind and entire mankind and the nature, the universe. There are several points to explain the greatness and importance of Samskruta Bhasha. First point is the most sublime and deep meanings are given in sloka form, slokas, padyas we say, with the chandas, a sort of prosody, melodious to listen, restriction of letters. So the prosody, as we say, to make it very easy to learn by heart. Most of the literature is in the form of poetry because it is difficult to learn by heart paragraphs. But slokas, when they are in Chendobattha Vakyas, we can easily learn by heart. So the great knowledge is given through slokas, poems. Great, second point is great significant ideas are given in sutra form. Sutra means very aphorisms, a sort of very small sentences, which contain a lot of meaning in it. To explain one small sutra, a great bhashya of several pages becomes necessary. They are called sutras. So sutras can be easily learned by heart and remember. When we know how to explain it, then that vast knowledge will be in our mind just by learning by heart and remembering one small sentence. Athato Brahma Jignasa, we say. So like that, so many. Iko Yanachi, Akasavarne Dirkaha, like that Vyakarana Sutras, you will be learning tomorrow onwards. So they need to be explained with Bhashyas, commentaries, and explanations. What is Sutra? Actually, Sutra is defined as Alpaksharam Asandigtham Saravat Visvato Mukham Astopam Anavadyam Cha Sutram Sutra Vido Viduhu. Alpaksharam, alpa means short, small, when only few letters will be there. Asandigtham, without any doubt, we will not have any doubts at all in that sutra. There will not be any scope for getting doubts. So in such a way they form, the Maharshis form these sutras. Saravat, they possess the essence, Sara. Just as the essence of the tree is the fruit, the essence of the fruit is the rasa, like that. So Saravat Vishwato Mukham, it is manifold. And the entire knowledge of Vishwa is hidden in that. Astopam and Anavadyam. And that is, there is no defect in it and it is very highly reputed. Sutram Sutra Vido Viduhu, the great knowers of the Sutra, they spoke about the Sutra like this. So there are Badarayana, Brahma Sutras, Narada, Bhakti Sutras, Panini, Sastachai, Sutramala, Pathamala, Jaimini Sutras, Gautama Sutras, Yoga Sutras, Vaiseshika Sutras, Sankhya Sutras, like that several Sutra Granthas are there. Now the third important point is, that is another greatness of Samskruta Bhasha, is in Samskrutam, each and every word got an original form of it. Mula Rupa, as we say. It is called as Pratipadika for noun forms and as Dhatu to the verbal forms, to the Kriya Padas. Dhatu means the root. To this root, if we add Vikarana Pratyaya, conjugational sign, and then Pratyayas, terminations, then the verb Kriyapada comes. So root plus conjugational sign plus termination is equal to verb. So like that in noun forms also, Pratipadika plus Subanta, that is sup, etc. Terminations. Suptasti, there are so many. Swauja Samauches, Tapyambis, Nyepyamphis, Nyetipyamphis, Nyeswosam, Nivo, Sup. These are all sup prechayas. Tiptasti, Siptasta, Mipvasmasta, Ata, Tam, the Asa, Twame, Dividim, Mahinga, something. Just these are all Dhatu prechayas. So to get these forms, kriya padas and nouns, certain prichayas are to be added. So all these are given in our Samskrita Bhasha. And also the etymological meaning of the words also can be given in all other languages. Mostly we will not have such sort of explanation. But here, each and every word got an original form, and that is being explained by Nirukta Granthas. Nirukta is the first one which gives etymological meaning of the words of Vedas, mostly. And then our classical language also. But there are so many other granthas which give the etymological meaning of all the words. Even your names can be derived from a certain root, and also good, beautiful meaning can be given. Suppose Visalakshi, Visale Akshini Yasyaka Sa. Akshi, Akshana, this is neuter gender word. So Mukunda, we say Muktim Dadati iti Mukundaha. Mukundam we bow down to Lord Sriman Narayana. Rama, we say Rama is from the root Rama, to enjoy. Ramate, Rama is Atmanepadi root. So there are Atmanepadi and Parasmepadi, like that we'll be knowing tomorrow onwards. So thus Vahana, we say Vahati iti Vayuhu, we say for Vayu, air also. For Vahana also, that which bears. Vaha means to bear. So Dinakara, Dinam Karoti iti Dinakaraka. Narada, we say Naram Dadati iti Naradaka. That is one who gives knowledge. These are all the etymological derivations, meanings given to the words. And another quality of Samskrita Bhasha is, in Samskrutam, each object, articles of this nature, even Panchamaha Bhutas, Prithivya, Tejo, Vayur, Akashas, all these are named by Maharshis according to their nature and their tattva, as we say. That is, the names explain the tattva of those objects, those articles, those Panchamahabhutas and all. For example, we say Prithvi, up Tejo, Vayur, Akasha. So these are the 5 gross elements, Panchamahabhutas. Why Prithvi is called as only Prithvi? Why that name is given? Because Prathayati iti Prithvi. That is, that which expands is called as Prithvi. Jalam, we say, Jalam. Up also. Jalam means Jadayati iti Jalam. The nature of, original nature of water is to be very cool. When we go to Badrinath, Kedarnath, or even at Kashi, somewhere, UP, the water will be very cold, not cool, very cold. If we just put the hand, the fingers become as if numb. So when we touch that water, Vati iti Vayuhu. Then that which blows from all over the nature. Then Akasha, we say Asamantat Kasha, Kashate, Prakashate. Iti Akasha, that which shines all over is Akasha. And also that which gives Avakasha for the objects to reside in it. Unless space and time are there, nothing is exists. So time and space matrix, they say, even foreigners. So thus, to explain etymological meanings of the words is called as Nirukta. I say, thus giving the meanings of all the words is the greatness of our Samskrita Bhasha. Now in our present day, that is this present period also, Germans mostly recognize the greatness of our Samskrita Bhasha and the greatness of our spiritual knowledge, Adhyatmika Jnana, philosophy, Tattva Shastra. So they started teaching Samskrutam and Bhagavad Gita to their children. And now they are doing research on our Samskrita Bhasha and our Granthas. Now another great point, another speciality of our Samskrita Bhasha is, in Samskrutam, to tell one meaning, there are several words. And each word got, suppose one word is there, that one word got 100 meanings, several meanings. For example, to say water, We can say jalam, vari, naram, apaha. There's so many words are there. To say the sky, akasham, it can be called. So that akasham got several names. Divam, apram, vyoma, rodasi, pushkara, napas, ambaram, gaganam, vihayasam, then vyas, tarapatham, like that, several names. Then the word hari, harihi, harihi om, we say whenever we start any work, we bow down to Lord. So harihi means Sriman Narayana. And Hari means also monkey, Hari means horse, Hari means lion, like that several meanings are there. Now another sixth point, the greatness of our Samskrita Bhasha is with one word we can create hundreds of words of our own if we got such knowledge of Samskrita Bhasha and Vyakaranam. So for example, Jalam, water, we can say Jalanithi, storehouse of water, Samudram, ocean, Jalamjali, Jala Anjali, Anjali, which we say to offer Arghya to gods or Pitru Devatas, forefathers and all. Then Jalantakaha means shark fish. Then Jalathipaha, God Varuna Deva, who is the Asisthana Devata of Jala. Then Jalarkaha, Jala Arka, Arka means sun, the reflection of sun in the water. Then Jalarki, one who is thirsty, who is in quest of in the quest of water, one who wants to drink water. Then Jalakaraha, we say. Jala Akara, Samukha, that is fountain. Then Jalashaya, Jala Ashaya, a lake, like that several words we can prepare. So in Samskrita Bhasha, whatever name we keep to any item, that would be quite befitting to the tattva and the nature of that object. So this divine language is very close to the nature and to God, that is Paramatma. We should never forget that Sanskrit is the most spiritual language that possesses mantra shakti or magical power in it. Now, another eighth point, most important, great point is, that is the most important characteristic features of Samskrita Bhasha is, one of them is, in Samskrutam, we utter exactly as we write, and we exactly write as we utter. In no other language, it is exactly like this. In our Telugu, 99% we follow this because Telugu language, 99% words are from, or they are Tatsamas and Tatbhavas, born from Samskrutam. But a few Telugu words are there, so little exceptions are there. Suppose in English, PUT, put BUT, but we say so like that. There is no synchronizing of. But in Sanskritam, each and every word we exactly utter as we write, and as we utter, we write. This is the great quality of this divine language, which made it most suitable to the computer. So world language experts, they made Samskrutam is they said that Samskrutam is the only language which is quite befitting to computers. Now another ninth point, another greatness of our Samskrita Bhasha is its syntax, word framing. The syntax means Vakya Nirmana, as we say in Samskritam. In any language, the sentence, that is, the sentence gives derived meaning. So any a small sentence is there, whatever the person wants to express, he can express the idea. But in a sentence, subject, verb, and then object will be there, karta, karma, kriya. And in other languages, if we change the place of the word, suppose karta, karma, kriya are there. If we change the karma to the place of karta or karta to the place of karma, the meaning will be lost and wrong meaning also may come. Meaning completely gets changed. Suppose, for example, we say, we should not say, but Rama killed Ravana. That is the sentence. If we alter Rama killed Ravana, Rama is subject, killed verb, karta, kriya, then karma, Ravana. If we keep Ravana in place of Rama and Rama in place of Ravana, what meaning would be coming? We never utter. So the meaning completely changes. But in Samskrita Bhasha, if we change the position of either karta or karma or kriya, no change of meaning occurs. The meaning is exactly as it is and it will not change at all. Suppose, for example, we say Ramaha Pustakam Patati. Ramaha, the subject, Pustakam, the that is the object, then Patati. Patha, to read, Patati. Parasmepadi, first conjugation, root. So this is the verb, karta, karma, kriya. If we change the position and say Ramaha Pustakam Patati, means Rama reads the book. Then Ramaha Patati Pustakam. Rama reads the book, the same meaning. Pustakam Patati Ramaha, the same meaning. Pustakam Ramaha Patati. Patati Ramaha Pustakam. Patati Pustakam Ramaha. In whatever manner we change, the meaning is not at all changing. That is the greatness. That is why, due to this second reason, Sanskrit has been selected as the language for computer. These are the only two reasons. Due to its syntax and due to its ucharana and writing method, this Sanskrit is considered to be most suitable for computer. That is why those who know computer, if they know Samskrutam, those who know Samskrutam, if they are great scientists, they know science, they can do wonders to the mankind. That is, to get such people, our Veda Samskruti Samiti and our patron of our Veda Samskruti Samiti, they are trying a lot to bring such great selected persons, scholars, Medhavis, great people, well-versed in Samskrutam, well-versed in sciences, Vajnanika Shastra, Vijnana Shastra. Even due to this quality of syntax, so Sanskrit became suitable language for computer. Now there is bright future for those who learn Samskrutam and computer. They can get jobs easily. Now 10th point, another great important point, another greatness of our Samskrita Bhasha is, if we read or utter loudly all the letters, alphabets, as we say, the Samskrita Varnamala, we can utter any sounds, any letters of any language easily and correctly and exactly. So, by learning Samskrutam, Samskrita slokas, we get Vak Shuddhi, and thereby Vak Shuddhi means purity of speech, and thereby we can acquire Vak Siddhi. Siddhi means Siddhi, perfection, fulfillment. So whatever we say, that becomes true. If we follow, suppose Satyavrata, then whatever such a person speaks becomes true. So like that. So, and this Sanskrit language, when we utter this Varnamala every day in the morning, as soon as you get up, when you pray God, you utter this Varnamala once, starting like that, all letters, then you will get very good health. It becomes best exercise to your Mukhayantra, not only to Mukhayantra, to the entire body. And the nervous system will be functioning properly, because they stimulate the nerves of our body properly, and also the blood flow would be very clear, and then the Shat Chakras, they function properly, and thereby we get very noble thoughts and pious thoughts in our minds, buddhi. Such is the greatness of our Sanskrit language. In fact, we can say still more. I just selected only 10 points, but there are several other greatnesses of our, that is points of our greatness of our Samskrita Bhasha. So this Samskrita Bhasha got Shabda Shakti and it got Shabda Pushti. Shabda Shakti is different and Shabda Pushti means nourishment. In no other language we can find such words, so many heap of bundles of words which are there in Samskrita Bhasha, because there are only 22 upasargas. Prapara, apasam, anu, ava, nisnir, dusdur, vi, ong, ni, athi, api, api, ati, su, ut, preti, pari, upa. These are the 22 upasargas. Mostly the grammarians say there are about 2,200 words or something. Roots are there, dhatus. But these 2,200 words, when combined with upasargas, 2 lakhs of words, not 2,000 words, not 20,000 words. More than 2 lakhs of words can be coined, prepared, if we have that knowledge. So that is the greatness of our Samskrita Bhasha. That is called as Shabda Pushti. So Samskrita Bhasha got Shabda Shakti and also Shabda Pushti. And it got Vyakarana Pushti. In no other language, the Vyakarana is so Patishta. Because of the greatness and Patishtata of Samskrita Bhasha, this language is being surviving since lakhs of years. And it is withstanding, able to withstand, though several times being tried to be destroyed by foreigners, foreign invaders. So it is our foremost duty to protect and procure, preserve our Samskrita Bhasha by learning and propagating it and by talking mostly. But we must get habituated, we must have practice since childhood, then it comes automatically. Some got misconception that some Sanskrit is very difficult to learn because of the difficulty in learning the grammar, its grammar. But scholars say it is not true. Sanskrit is very easy to learn. Samskrutam, Sarala Samskrutam, nowadays scholars are writing books to make it easy for the beginners to learn. Karatala Samskrutam, like that they are writing. Sarala Samskrita Pathamala, series of books have come for beginners. Samskrutam Katinam Nasti Subodham Saralam Hitat Bharate Phasitam Tacha Devanagara Phashitam. Sanskrit grammar though seems a little difficult to learn, yet this language is preserved as it is due to its Vyakarana only. This Vyakarana is like the backbone to the human being, just as backbone is to us. This Vyakarana is to the Bhasha. Unless Vyakarana is learned perfectly, the language cannot be learned. One who is well versed in Vyakarana, the language will be in his grip. So, though we have studied a lot of granthas and gained knowledge, yet we have to study Vyakaranam, because Vyakarana teaches us how to talk or write in a correct manner without mistakes. So, yadyapi bahunathite tathapi patha Vyakaranam swajano shvajano mapu sakrut shakrut sakalam shakalam. So, the difference between the letters sha, sha, sa, sarala, saraswati, the sa is different. Sha, shekuntala, sheelam, we say. Usha, shamurthanya, sha, we say. So, the difference between these 3 letters should be properly uttered. Ucharana is most important for any language, especially for Samskrita Bhasha and even Telugu, all other languages. Any language, when Vicharana is not properly done, it becomes very harsh for us to listen. We cannot listen when any apashabda or Vicharana dosha is there in uttering the letters. So we should be very careful in uttering. Now these words, swajana, swa means one's own. Swajana means our relatives, kith and kin. Shvajana, shva means shvanam, dog. Shvajana means dogs. How bad meaning it has come? Suppose we have to say our swajana are coming. If a person without knowing grammar utters shvajana are coming, how it looks? Then shvajana means a dog, people, group of dogs, in fact. That is the meaning. Then sakrut. Sakrut means once. Shakrut means, shakrut is that which is to be left out, that which is to be avoided, never wanted at all. So sakrut means once. Sri Ramachandra said, Sakrudeva prapannaya tavasmi ticha yachate abhayam sarvabhutebhyo dadam etad vratam mama, he said. That is my vrata. If you any of you, just once say, I am your person. Hey Rama, I belong to you. That's enough. Rama takes care of us. So that is what is the promise given to the mankind by Sri Ramachandra. So then Sakalam, Shekalam. Sakalam means Sakalam Bhadramashnite, we say. Sakalam means fully, complete, totality. Asamantat, as we say, full Sakala. But Shekala means pieces, breaking. So exactly different meaning has come. So Sakalam, Shekalam. Our Vaidika Vangmaya is very vast and endless. In fact, they say Anantavai Veda. Then Vedas are endless. Vedas are the earliest and first literary works given to us directly by God in Samskrita Bhasha. Shruti we say for Vedas. Then Vedas, Upanishads, Vedangas, Upavedas, Smriti Granthas, Prasthana Traya, that is Upanishads, Brahma Sutras and Bhagavad Gita. Then Shad Darsanas, Itihasas, Puranas, etc. Kavya Natakas. All these are in Samskrita Bhasha only. All the Upasana Granthas, Dharma Shastras, Siddhanta Granthas, everything, all Granthas are in Samskritam. There are several Kavyas, Natakas, Gadya, Padya, Champus and all in Samskritam only. Mahakavyas, Khandakavyas, Duta Kavyas, as we say, so many varieties. Then Gadya, Padya, then Katha, Akhyaika, varieties of Gadya. So all these, the Vedangas also, Bhagavad Gita, everything, and original granthas of all subjects, either history, botany, zoology, as you say in English nowadays, all these subjects, the root, the original slokas are there in Samskrita Bhasha only, and from there they have been taken and later translated. So, the Vyakarana Shastra, Khagola Shastra, Jyotish Shastra, Chandas Shastra, Ayurveda Shastra, Panini Sashtachyayi, that is Vyakarana Shastra. All these, so many Shastras, we got hundreds of numbers of. All these Shastras are there in Samskrita Bhasha only. In the Upanishads, in several, 2-3 Upanishads, they have given a very big list of, in Mundaka Upanishad and then in Chandogya Upanishad, in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad also, I think they have given list of Shastras which are there and which were being learned, taught in those days. But we lost so many Shastras nowadays. Many Vidyas are there. They are like Jalantargami Vidya, Vyomagami Vidya, Yoga Shastra, Ganita Shastra, Silpa Shastra, Nirmana Shastra, Vaidya Shastra, Mantra Shastra, Tantra Shastra, Yantra Shastra, Rasayana Shastra, Jantu Shastra, Vriksha Shastra, etc. All Shastras got their original granthas in Samskrita Bhasha only. Mahakavi Kalidasa, Bhasa, Bharavi, Pavaputi, Dandi, Maka, Sriharsha, Bhartruhari, etc. Several great scholars, they wrote several granthas, and with their literary works, they enriched our Samskrita Bhasha. Sanskrit language is the substratum of our spiritual knowledge and cultural and traditional values. Entire Vaidika Vangmaya, which is the embodiment of our culture, is in Samskritam. Sanskrit language is the sweetest language with musical words. The greatness and divinity exists in our Vedic culture. It is due to its profound ideas and teachings of Samskritam only. So in our Bharata Desha, numerous languages and numerous scripts are there. Almost all languages are fully, they got most of their words taken from Samskrita Bhasha. In fact, Hindi people, those who speak Hindi, they have directly borrowed, they have taken even the script of Samskrita Bhasha. The Devanagara Lipi is being taken by Hindi speaking people. So, Sanskrit words and idioms, they have been borrowed by all of us, Telugu, other Dravidian languages, and even foreign languages, we can say. Even foreign languages, they got roots from Sanskrit only. Pita, Pitru, we say father. Mata, Matru, they say mother. Like that, several words so many people, they wrote big books also, comparing bringing all other foreign languages, how the roots to those words are there in Samskrutam. So we say in our Telugu, Yella Bhashalakunu Talli Samskrutam be. Samskrutam is the mother of all languages. Then Sanskrit language was patronized by the kings and scholars from all over the Bharata Desha in the earlier times. So almost all Indian languages have close relationship, close affinity with Sanskrit. In the past, for several lakhs of years, till the advent of British rule, Sanskrit, Samskrutam was the spoken language, and scholars and common people, even small children also, they used to exchange their views in Samskrutam and talk in Samskrutam. We got a Talapatra, that is inscription, manuscript, which was written in Devanagara Lipi, that is the dialogues between a small 4 or 5 year old child and a person, an unknown person. He questioned Kava Bala, then she replied Kanchana Mala. But you see the rhythm of the words, the meter. Kava Bala, Kanchana Mala, Kasya Putri Kanakalataya, Kimva Haste Talaja Patram, Kava Lekha Kaka Gagha. So he is questioning, what is your name? She said Kanchanamala. And whose daughter you are? In Kerala, ours is Pitruswamya, theirs is Matruswamya. So they speak about their mother's name. So she said Kanakalataya Putri Akam. So Kimva has said, what is in your hand? Talaja Patram, Talapatra, like slate and slate pencil, as we carry nowadays, small children. Kava Lekha, what is written there? Kaka Gaka. She is learning the letters. So this is the conversation. So Samskrita Bhasha was our national language for lakhs of years. It was spoken by people all over the globe. Even now at Kerala and at some other places, certain villages are there where they speak only Samskrutam and no other language. If we go and stay there for 1 month, we'll become thorough masters in Samskrutam, and we will get fluency in talking, expressing our views, writing, reading, and all. So in the olden days, because the entire Earthmas was ruled by our kings, starting from Vaivasvata Manu, direct born from sun. But in due course of time, the Earthmas was divided again and again, and different countries came into existence. About the details of this would be known by you in our Sanatana Dharma course when I take your classes. Then similarly, in due course of time, different languages also developed. Due to foreign invasions and rule, our great Sanskrit language was kept aside and in fact ignored from it is kept aside from the lives of our people. In our Bharat Desha, there is unity in diversity. We say, and diversity in unity in the languages, in the culture, in the festivals and the samskarams, Shodas samskarams, about which also I'm going to speak to you in due course of time. Yet our national integration is due to our Samskrita Bhasha and the culture which we possess. So it should once again be made, this Samskrita Bhasha should be made as national language and taught to each and every one since childhood. So why we have to learn Samskritam thoroughly is to understand the esoteric meaning, esoteric significance of the knowledge that exists in Vaidika Vangmaya. So that esoteric significance means Marmika, we say, that is related to Paramatman, the secret of the universe. So that can be known when we know Samskrita Bhasha and study Vaidika Sahitya, Vaidika Vangmaya, especially Vedas and Upanishads. And classical Sahitya also, we must study to lead a very happy life here and to get liberated also, and to reveal the universal knowledge of Vedas and Upanishads and Shastras to the universe, to whole mankind. We must study Samskritam. So our Sanskrit language and our Samskruti, our cultured way of life, They are bringing fame to our country. Bharatasya pratishtha dve, Samskrutam Samskrutis tatha. There is no other country or no other language except Bharat Desha and Samskruta Bhasha, which are greatest among all others due to the great spiritual knowledge they possess. Sanskrit language is not only enormous in quantity, but also it is remarkable for its variety and richness in the range of subjects and the branches of knowledge. Branches of knowledge it covered. So it encompasses mythology, religion, philosophy, epics, poems, prose, drama, chempu, fine arts, aesthetics, grammar, then lexicography. Lexicography is writing dictionaries and all, practicing writing words. Then sociology, then law, statecraft, politics, military sciences, mathematics, geometry, astrology, astronomy, medicine, and a lot of subjects like the study of plants, animals, precious stones, then perfumes, cooking, etc. All knowledge was systematized by Samskrutam and codified in the texts. And now we got all the texts, and so many are lost. Even then, we are able to get these Shastra Granthas. So after Valmiki and Vyasa Bhagavan, we bow down, we do pranama to Mahakavi Kalidasa, who wrote excellent literary works, Mahakavyas, Khandakavyas, Natakas, Stotras and all. There were so many other Sanskrit scholars, great writers like Bhasa, Bhavabhuti, Bharavi, Sriharsha, Makha, Banapatta, Sudraka, Vishakadatta, Vishwanatha, Mummata, etc. There were great philosophers like Jagadguru Sri Adishankara Bhagavatpada, who is considered as Avatara of Parameswara and who is considered as the most genius Medhavi ever born in this world. And then there are so many other acharyas, Sri Madhvacharya, Sri Ramanujacharya, Sri Vallabhacharya, Sri Nimbarkacharya, quite a number of great devotees, great Vagyayakaras also are there. In the field of Vyakarana, we always pay homage to Munitraya. Panini, Patanjali and Vararuchi are Katyayana. Panini's Ashtachayi is the most significantly written, most scientifically written monument of human intellect, we can say. Even in the field of sciences, there are hundreds of textbooks in Samskrita literature. The great astronomers Varahamihira, Aryabhatta, Bhaskaracharya, 1 and 2, several people. They wrote several granthas like Nirnaya Sindhu, Dharma Sindhu, etc. Many books in Samskrutam only. In the field of Indian medicine also, as we know, Charaka Samhita, Susruta Samhita, they were written by Charaka and Susruta, the great Maharshis. There are several Smruti Granthas and Dharma Shastra Granthas. So many Granthas, 18 Smruti Granthas, 18 Upasmruti Granthas are there. Hundreds of Dharma Shastra Granthas are there. Kautilya's Artha Shastra is a masterpiece on statecraft. Thousands of stotras and puja vidhana is given in Samskrutam. Normally, languages change with the change of time. But Samskrita Bhasha remained intact without any such change, even for lakhs of years, due to its divine power and also the great grammar with scientific approach, which it is possessing. In those days, in the olden days also, depending upon the places, there was a little difference in using the local languages. Samskritam only, Magathi, Shauraseni, Maithili, Pali, Prakrita, like that varieties, regional languages of Samskritam were also prevalent, and they are written in the scholars, they speak in Samskritam, whereas uneducated people and normal women, they speak in Pali Bhasha. That is why in the dramas, Samskrita Natakas, we see the dialogues in Prakritam, but Sanskrit also will be given for us to understand properly. So several inscriptions were written in Samskritam by the kings who ruled our country from time to time. Then several Talapatra Granthas written in Samskrutam were being obtained at different sources, and now also they are preserving. The archaeological excavations, excavations, they revealed several inscriptions written in Samskrutam. Lakhs and crores of granthas of different shastras written in Samskrutam were burnt into ashes by dhurtas, durmargas, people of other religions. Nalanda and Takshashila, etc. universities are the standing existing examples for this incident. Now, nowadays, of course, many nations of the West are attaching great importance to the study of our Sanskrit language. It is the duty of all Bharatiyas, all of us, to learn and propagate and preserve the Samskrita Bhasha by learning thoroughly, by putting it into practice and teaching to our youngsters. And we must teach our Sanatana Dharma also. We must learn, practice, and teach it to the other generations. So the base should be Samskrita Vaidika Shastra Granthas only. Sanskrit language is our heart of all Bharatiyas. It has molded and guided the way of our life, the life of all Bharatiyas. With effort and practice, we should learn, preserve our great language Samskrutam and our culture and our heritage. At that time when Sri Sainacharya wrote commentaries, Bhashyas on Vedas, there were 1131 branches of Vedas. But now we got only 11 shakas, Veda shakas. It is our duty to at least to protect them, whatever is remaining to us. Lost is already lost. Even though several efforts are being done to demolish our great Sanatana Dharma, Vedic culture, our Samskrita Bhasha, they will ever exist and continue to be passed on to new generations, certainly. And the responsibility is on all of us. So it is the duty of each and every Bharatiya Sanatana Dharmanuyayi to study, understand, practice, and propagate Samskrita Athiti Bodha Acharana Pracharana, as we say, of our Sanatana Dharma and our Samskrita Bhasha. To protect our Sanatana Dharma, by knowing and practicing only, it would be taken care, protected. And we should take care of the Devata Murtis and the places of Devata Murtis, that is temples. Even this is our Bachata. So we have to protect our temples, puja sthanas, and safeguard them. Undoubtedly, we can proclaim Yavat Sthasyanti Girayaha Saritascha Mahitale Tavat Samskrita Bhasheyam Lokesmin Prachalishyati. Tavat Samskrita Bhasha Iyam Loke Asmin Prachalishyati. As long as sun and moons, stars, mountains, everything, they exist, the rivers exist, till that time our Samskrita Bhasha exists. Actually, first line is from Ramayana. Yavat Stasyanti Girayaha Saritascha Mahitale Tavad Ramayana Katha Lokeshu Prachalishyati. Tavad Ramayana Katha, only Ramayana Katha, the word I changed to Samskrita Bhasha Iyam. Swasti for today. Thank you all. I thank our Veda Samskruti Samiti for giving me this opportunity to be the syllabus coordinator and also as Upadhyaksha of our, that is Vice President of our Sanatan Dharma, and also as faculty member of this esteemed course. Thank one and all. Sapaye Namaha Paramatma Parabrahmane Namaha Saraswati Devyai Namo Namaha.
ధన్యవాదములండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. We are enlightened with the importance of Samskritam. It is a boost for all of us to go ahead and learn Sanskritam in next 15-20 days. Thank you so much. There are one or two questions in the chat box. We will take it up.
Yes.
Chala Chittibabu garu.
Yeah. The first question is that can you please clarify the difference between Sanskrit, Sanskrit, Samskrutam? Which one is correct use?
Samskrutam is the correct usage. All words are same, similar. Sanskrit, English people, foreigners, they started to utter this Samskrutam as Sanskrit, and it came in the colleges. The even teachers are using, the children are using. So this word came. Actually, the exact pronunciation, how we must utter is Samskrutam, and the bhasha is Samskruta bhasha, Samyakkruta bhasha, as I said. Samskrutam is the correct word.
Okay. Now, the next question is that some say Tamil language is older than Sanskrit. Request you to please throw some light on this.
No, not at all. Some Tamil language may be older than other regional languages of our country, but Samskrita Bhasha, when the creation, when Paramatma God created the universe, did the Srishti Karya, then itself, at the time of Srishti itself, this Samskrita Bhasha was created by Bhagavan, by Paramatma. So, Tasya Nishvasitam Vedaha, we say. Vedas came first, and Vedas are in Samskrita Bhasha. What more evidence we need to say Sanskrit was the oldest and greatest and first language. From Sanskritam only all other languages came. Even Tamil in regional language that may be considered as oldest. Of course, great Sahitya is there in Sanskritam also, as it is there in our Telugu and all other languages. But Sanskrit is the oldest, greatest, and first language.
Okay. Though there is one question.
Yes.
What is the seventh point amongst all the 10 points that you made about greatness on Samskrutam? My first thing is that all of you kindly see the video recording. That's the backup given. Otherwise, you can answer, madam. Visalakshmi, you can answer that question.
What is the question?
There are 10 points that you have said about Samskrutam. What is the seventh point?
Seventh.
Yeah.
What is the seventh
Anyway,
point? That is the
yeah.
so many supposing I do not know about which point he wants to know, that person wants to know, but in fact they may get a doubt that actually why computer is suitable to computer, that question may get. Now seventh point, what I said is, in Sanskrit language, whatever name is kept to any articles, any objects, even to the vegetables or to human beings, to the articles that we are using in our daily life, and even to the nature, as I said, they all the names possess divine power in it. Because Sanskrit language is the divine language, all the words, the names that are kept to the articles, they got the divinity in the name, I said. Actually, I'll read the point. In Samskrutam, whatever name we keep to any item, that would be quite befitting to that. This doubt might have come to them, to him, whoever asked it. Because the same point I said while speaking about Nirukta, etymological meaning. That same point I wanted to say once again, because not only that Panchamahabhutas are the words Rama, Jalam, etc., which I have explained there, all the words, the names of all articles, names of all objects, they are also kept as per the tattva of that article. That is what I wanted to clarify. So I mentioned that as a special seventh point, maybe that may be seventh one. So only thing is that the divinity and spirituality exists in each and every name of Samskrita Bhasha, each and every word of Samskrita Bhasha. Is it clear? I do not know whether.
Yeah, I think, yeah, it is that same point you answered. He says, thank you. There is one more question.
Yes.
Uh, does Sanskritam lipi taken from Hindi or Hindi lipi taken from Sanskritam?
Sanskritam is taken by Hindi speaking people. After all, Hindi came recent, that is, all these languages came afterwards.
Right.
Sanskrit was there at the beginning of the creation itself. How can Hindi script be taken by Sanskrit people? Sanskritam script is as it is, the script is only the letters are taken by them because they are very beautiful. Hindi people might have taken, but there is a lot of difference between Hindi and Sanskritam in even study. In Hindi, we say am for mango fruit. In our Sanskrit, am means yes, okay. If they write in Hindi, they write ma, but they call it as am, as if ma is having halanta. In Sanskritam, if we have to say am, ma should be kept with that halanta mark. If that mark is there, halanta vertical line is not put to that ma letter, we must utter ama. So Hindi,
Right.
there is a lot of difference between Hindi and Sanskritam. Only script is. The greatness of Hindi language is it's very easy to learn. The greatest language is Sanskritam. The sweetest language is our Telugu Bhasha. Easiest language to learn in our, among our Bharatiya Bhashas or Dravidian languages is not Dravidian, of course. Among our Indian languages is Hindi. That's what I feel.
Okay. The other question is, Sanskrit is derived from Devanagari.
Devanagari Lipi, that is the name, because Deva means Devatas. Nagari means those who live in Nagara. Nagara, Nagarikulu, we say. We are all Nagarikas because we are staying in Nagara. Devanagara is celestial resin, Swarga, Swargaloka, etc. Higher resins, which are the lokas of gods. They are the lokas of Devas, Devatas. So, Devanagara. The people who live there, that is the gods, because they speak in that language is called as Devanagara. Devanagara Bhasha. And the script in which they write is Devanagara Lipi. Deva, we say, Deva means Divu, Krida, Vijigisha, Vyavahara, Jyuti, Stuti, Swapna, Moda, Mada, Kanti, Gatishu. This is the definition given there for the word Deva, Devata. Devas means those who possess all these qualities. These are all the meanings of the root Diva, Divyate. So, Devas.
Okay. Another related question is, how can we associate Telugu language with Samskritam? As you said, Hindi is originated from Samskritam language.
Telugu 90%, more than 90, 95%, 98 also we can say % words are from Samskritam only. They are all called as Tat Sama, Taddu Bhava. Tat Sama means equal to that language. Sanskrit words are taken as it is. Most of all of our Telugu people, they say we do not know Sanskritam if they do not know about that. But whether they say they know or do not know, they know Sanskritam because only the difference is the Vibhakti Prachayas and other root Prachayas. The words are same. Tat Sama means equal to Samskrita Bhasha. Tad Bhava means born from Samskrita Bhasha. All our Telugu words are Sanskrit words only. So this Telugu language, 98%, 99% words are Samskrita words only. So that is the relation. That is why our mother tongue is Telugu. Our mother's tongue, Ammamma Bhasha, as we say, that is Samskritam. Acha Telugu Padalu, as we say, they are very few limited words are there, pure Telugu words.
Okay.
Okay. Other questions are already answered. Okay.
Yeah, thank
Right.
you. Thanks, Andy. Thanks for giving time for question answer session.
Thank you.
We we really thank you for that, because that without that our knowledge is less than half.
Okay.
And with your permission, we'll go for Prardhana and Janaganman.
Okay. Will.
Yeah. Now I request Chavali Visalakshi Garu to chant Prardhana, please.
ॐ स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथ्वी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः अपुत्राः पुत्रिणः सन्तु पौत्रिणः अधनाः सधनाः सन्तु जीवन्तु शरदां शतं सत्यं वद धर्मं चर स्वाध्यायान् मा प्रमदः सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः सर्वे जनाः सुखिनो भवन्तु स्वस्ति.
ధన్యవాదములండి చేవలి విశాలాక్షి గారు. I want to ask all participants whether they have taken the printout of the lyrics of this prarthana, both in the beginning and end, and keeping it in front of you. And while the chanting is going on, you are following the chanting with a loud voice and pronouncing it correctly. So within 10 days, you will be able to do it. You have to see the punctuation, where to stop, where to end. Okay. Those who have not taken it, please do it. I want a confirmation. In the next class, I will take it. Okay. Now we'll go for national anthem by Challa Chitti Babu Garu. All of you, please stand up.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय
Second.
जय
ధన్యవాదములండి చల్లా చిట్టిబాబు గారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో